Hey everyone, welcome to Smart Investing. Today's video is the first video of two for the special dividend stocks. So this is for February 2023. Again, video number 1 out of 2. So the first 2 weeks is usually the first video, and then the next 2 weeks will be the second video. Again, I usually do it right after the month ends, but I think March 1st, I think it's a weekday, not a weekend. So definitely stay tuned for the next one. It'll most likely be on the weekend, not the weekday. So I hope you guys will be excited for that one, since it's only like a week left anyway to end this month. So for this video, I have about 10 stocks, not a big list. So we're just gonna run right through these. Again, no evaluations, just showing you the amount or the dividend yield, and maybe to see if they're profitable and kind of compare if they can cover their dividends and special dividends. So starting from the bottom, working our way to the top of the list. So first stock up that we have is AFG. This is actually in my personal portfolio. So AFG is at $133 as of today. Today is February 20th, also known as President's Day. Markets are closed all day today in remembrance of that. So tomorrow the markets will be open. So with that said, for this company, I'm just looking for the earnings per share. And then as we can see here, it is at 10.5. So it is slightly undervalued, which is a good thing. And now we want to see the special dividend for February. As we can see here, for 2023, we have a regular dividend in January for 63 cents. And then in February, we have a special dividend of $4. So far, out of the 2 months, they made 2 payments. So that's definitely off to a good start. So already with $4.63, and that is definitely a really good payout even for the year, even if they don't pay the rest of the year, which I doubt it, but it's still a really nice payment. So anyhow, on top of that, we have here, let's see. So they are profitable. Sorry, I want to see the last time they had a split was in 2006. So that's good. And that's pretty much it. So this is definitely a good stock to add to the watch list. Well, I'm sure most of these are anyway. So IRMD is the next stock. So we have that. Actually, let me go back to AFG. I actually want to see what the income level is. So the income was rated 5.14. Just to compare numbers, I'm shocked that's what it is, but I think it should be higher than that. So again, next one up was IRMD. I want to look at the income. Wow, okay, so it's not showing me anything for income. Now, are they profitable? Even though they're at $37.38. So for the earnings per share is at 1. That's really, really low, actually. Really, really low. But the PE ratio is really high, so it's showing that it's in growth mode. This company is involved with medical equipment, supplies, and distribution. So want to see the special dividend income for that. So for 2022, they paid a special dividend and a regular dividend. So it looks like they paid $2 last year in 2022. And hopefully, and we'll see if they're on track to do the same for 2023 with the amount for $2 in 2023. So far they've paid $1.05, which was the date for February 10th, which was last week. Now again, for them to pay $1.05, that's actually not too bad. So we have 37 again, 37 and 38. So I don't know what the percentage of that is. We can do the math real quick. So let's just do $1 divided by 37. That would be the percentage times 100. So we're looking actually at 2.70%. So almost scratching the 3% mark. But even then, that is still kind of low in the environment that we're in. If we had 0% interest rates, it would be a fair yield. But again, that's considered low. I would consider that low, 3% or less. And then from 3% and 6, I don't know about 7, but between 3 to 7%, maybe 6, I would consider that in the middle. And then I would think anything above 7 would be pretty high and would be nice. So next one up is, so again, for this one to add to a watch list, would I say yes or no? It's hard to say. I can't evaluate it. So again, I can't make a decision because I don't have all the information presented before me. I haven't ran through the information, again, the technicals and all that. So we're just doing the updates for the history on dividends and payments and percentages and all that. So again, the next one that we have for number 3 is called, this is a really long ticker symbol. This is TV Today. And then for TV Today, we have here, it's not showing me a dividend payment, but again, it was agreed upon that they are supposed to pay, I think, by the end of the month or something like that. I think it was the 28th or either March 1st or something like that. But things were agreed upon for this stock to pay out a special dividend, from my understanding. That was recommended to me from my suggestions and my alerts. So it did come up as a special dividend stock, even though I don't see it. I apologize if I'm wrong about it, but again, this one came up on my radar. So next one up is CNA. Hold up, I don't even know if this company is profitable. Let's see here. So at 19 earnings, it's really high, and the PE ratio is at close to 11. It's telling me it's at a fair value, but again, this company is in the India index, so I've never heard of that company. I don't know what it is. I can't really say if it's a good company or not, but again, it's not an American company. Next one up is CNA. So this one came up on my radar. Share price right now for this stock is 43 and 37 with the earnings of 3.3. And then we have here a payment of 1.7. close to it. So now we're gonna see the analysis on this. So for the income, it got rated as 6.3. Was that the highest rating? And no, it wasn't. By slight margin, Momentum was the highest rating. And even then, rating overall was 2 out of 5. So who's to say what I can rate it and use my numbers to compare that? I can't really say because we're not going over that information or the numbers as well to come up with a final decision. So we have here special dividend. Are they a frequent payer? Right away, I'm going to ask myself that. So it looks like they are. They paid in 2017, as you can see, in 2018. Sorry, in 2019. In 2018, it looks like they didn't pay anything for these special dividends. And they only made 3 payments. So if we look at 2019 and beyond, things actually got better. So in 2019, then when you have in 2020, 2021, and 2022, I would say yes, because in this payment in February, that was a huge payment. So I would count that as a special dividend. Now, special dividend was paid also in 2023 for 1.62. It's been better than the 2021 payment, but not better than the one in 2022. So I guess you can't complain with that one. It kind of met in the middle for that one. So again, ticker symbol CNA, and they are fairly valued, and they do have decent earnings. I want to see what they do real quick. Property and casualty. So that's definitely a good business to get into. Next stock up is FCUV. So for this stock, dividend yield is 0. So it doesn't look like they pay a dividend. So maybe they just paid only a special dividend. Excuse me. So it looks like they're slightly negative for being profitable, or they're close to it, and they're trying to make a profit along with paying out that special dividend. So for income, it didn't give it a rating. Then for the press release here, it actually came up on my end that they are a special dividend paying company, or they're going to pay soon. So with this stock, I guess there was some communication event here to find out more about the company. This is actually a great way, and I rarely see this. This is the first time I'm ever seeing this for any company. This is actually the best way to see what kind of quality this company has, but we're not going to go through that. And again, it came up on my radar that it will pay out, hopefully by the end of the month. If not, then I'm wrong on this one for that. But again, it showed up on my radar, so once everything was confirmed, I'm sure they set a date and all that. So next one up is TTE, Total Energies. So with Total Energies, it is at $62.26. Are they profitable? it looks like they are very profitable, and it looks like they can cover the dividend. Dividend yield is at 4.5. Now we just want to see the payment. So special dividend, they paid one in December 2022. Did they continue that every December? It looks like no. Looks like they did not. As we can see here, they're very consistent with their dividend payments. And it looks like it varies because in 2021, they paid 77 cents, went up, then went down 2 cents, then went down 1 cent, then it went down another 3 cents. Then you can see the payments starting to slip away. And then, it might have given people second thoughts. And then all of a sudden, boom, end of the year, they paid $1.06. So now for this end of the year, they even paid that regular 74 cents. So again, you want to see in March what kind of payment they do, and it should be more than the last one. So I would expect it to be more than 72 cents. If it's not, or if it's the same, then me personally, I wouldn't consider it too much to add to the watch list. If the payments are not as they should be, let's just put it that way, because it's fine to have the dividend payments, but once you start seeing a special dividend, you kind of want to know more about the company and see what they're doing, how they're paying that. And then if you're not interested in all the background noise and seeing how things are done, then again, you just still got to look at the numbers. So with this stock, they're not a frequent special dividend payer. So I'd be careful with this one at first. I still want to see the history of the dividend payments anyway. Next stock up is AULT. So AULT at 12 cents a share. That's way too cheap, and that's very, very dangerous. A very dangerous level to play with this stock. It's not showing me any special dividend payment. Last split ratio was actually in 2019. They made 2 splits in 2019. So there was a 1 for 20 and then a 1 for 40. So there we go. Cheap stock. I want to see if this company's profitable. I doubt it. They're not profitable. And I don't think a special dividend will help them if they're that cheap. Next stock up is BLNK, Blink Charging. So you can clearly see here $10.57. And then earnings are negative. And then dividend yield, nothing. Or regular dividend, did not pay anything at all. Quant rating, highest rating was for value. So it's telling me it's at a really good price. And the PE is not showing me anything. I was trying to verify that. So history of any payments made to shareholders and nothing. So this might be their first time paying the special dividend, just like the last company. We'll see what happens. If not, then I was wrong about it. And, what can you do? I didn't recommend this stock, like I said, just going over it and seeing how they do. That's pretty much it. So that stock needs a lot of work. So next stock up is KIM. These are actually the same companies. They're just different divisions or whatever. But KIM is the ticker symbol for this stock at $21.15. So we have here the quant ratings. Highest rating, oh, it's very, very close, 6.23, 6.22. We can look at a little bit of both of that. So earnings is slightly positive, very, very slightly. Dividend at 92 cents. I don't think that's sustainable for this company. Not at all. So we're going to jump into the dividends. So it looks like they have a history of paying dividends. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, looks like they cut their dividends and then start to increase. So in order for it to increase back to 23 cents, it might take a few years, but we'll see what happens. A few splits that they made in the early 2000s, so 2001, 2005, split for 2-for-1, and then a split for 3-for-2. So ticker symbol KIM, you can decide for yourself. Next stock up is, and the last one to let you guys know. Last one up is HCC. So we have here very profitable stock. Dividend is really, really low. I'd actually love to see this company grow out their dividend. Because 28 cents for the year is not cutting it. I've seen companies pay more than this in 1 quarter. I've seen companies pay out 28 cents before. So special dividend obviously was in 2022, back in August. And we have here, they're not a regular or frequent payer for special dividends. You can see in 2017 they paid, 2018 they paid, in 2019. Then in 2020 they did not pay anything. 2021 not really. And then 2022, I guess things wanted to be done for the better. So special dividend of 80 cents. And no splits, and that's all we have for you guys today. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Just throwing these companies, seeing if they're profitable or not, or they can sustain their dividend or not. Again, I can't recall the quality on these stocks because either you have to be a customer or you have to dig deep and look on websites or apps and make a final decision. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in about a week and a half, and I will continue part 2 for the special dividends in February 2023. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.